Northfield was just a year old when Hiram Scriver came here from Canada to sell ready-to-wear clothing, textiles, and sewing notions, more than 150 years ago. Northfield was on the edge of the American frontier. It was in 1856, 2 years before Minnesota became a state, 5 years before the Civil War started, 20 years before Jesse James and his gang tried and failed to rob the local bank. In time, Scriver became Northfield's first mayor. The building he built for his store made history too. It is the oldest stone building in downtown Northfield. Designed in the Italianate style with distinctive arched windows, it is built of local limestone block. The stone walls are laid in straight running courses. Look closely at the openings, and you can see finely dressed stone cut and finished by hand tools. Many businesses have occupied the Scriver building over the years. The side facing Bridge Square, the side you're looking at now, housed 2 dry goods stores at first. Later it held the post office, then a popular cafe. The side facing Division Street, which we'll look at in a few minutes, held everything from the bank Jesse James tried to rob to a barbershop, a taxi service, and a pool hall. Today, the Scriver Building is the home of the Northfield Historical Society. And it is actually Scriver's second building. The first one was the rough building of raw wood that Hiram Scriver bought when he came to town. It was located where the fountain now stands in Bridge Square. Before long, though, Hiram had the 2-story structure shifted to the site of the present building. He did so at the request of John North, the town's founder, who wanted to put a town square where it had been standing. By 1868, Hiram was ready to build something more substantial and more fireproof than the other wooden commercial buildings downtown. Legend suggests that he may have been looking to improve his sleep, too. Hiram slept above the store, as many merchants did. People have no consideration. They let their cows wander all over the town, and at night they like to rub against my building. I could not sleep some nights. In true waste-not pioneer fashion, the wood building was not torn down when Hiram built his new limestone building. A new purpose was found for it. It was moved again, this time north along Division, north of where the library now stands. There it became a residence for men attending Northfield College, now known as Carleton, founded 2 years earlier in 1866. In all, it provided Northfielders shelter for more than 70 years, before being torn down in 1928. Now it's time for us to move as well. Let's cross Division Street to get a better look at the building's east side. Please use the crosswalk and watch for traffic. When you get to the other side, play part 2 of this podcast.